this is a system of linear equations, and we want to solve these equations, as in we need to find the values of x and y that satisfy both the equations. Now there are three methods to do so. So for the first method is graphing, the second method is substitution, which I have already explained in my previous videos, and the third method is elimination. So let us try solving this system of equations by elimination method. For elimination method, what you must check is if the coefficients of x are equal. Are they equal? No, they are not. Move on to y. Are the coefficients of y equal? No, they are not. But for us to use elimination method, it is mandatory that the coefficients of either x are equal or y are equal. And if they are not equal, we need to do something to equate them. How can we do so? Okay, so say for example, I choose to equate the coefficients of y. Now for y, what I'll do is I'll cross multiply the coefficients of y. For example, the equation 1 will be multiplied with the coefficient of this y, 3, whereas this equation will be multiplied by the coefficient of this y. So this 5 will be multiplied with the second equation. Now let's see what we get when we multiply them. So I get 3 times 3, 9x, plus 3 times 5, 15y, is equal to 3 times 1, 3. Similarly, the second equation transforms to 5 times 2, 10x, 5 times 3, negative 3, minus 15y is equal to 5 times 7, 35. Now when we look at the equations, we see that the coefficients of y are equal, but they have opposite sign, which is good for us. So when they have opposite sign, we need not subtract them, we just have to add them vertically. So when we add them vertically, we get 9x plus 10x, which is 19x, positive 15, negative 15, they cancel out. Here we have 3 plus 35, 38. So eventually what I get here is x is equal to 38 upon 19. 19 times 2 is 38. So my x is equal to 2. So I got my value of x using elimination method. Now we need to find the value of y. So for that we are going to be using substitution method. So now we are going to be substituting x is equal to 2 in any of these two equations that you find easier to work with. I am substituting it in the first equation, which is 3x plus 5y is equal to 1. So when I substitute x is equal to 2 here in place of x, I get 3 times 2 plus 5y is equal to 1. 6 plus 5y is equal to 1. So my 5y is equal to 1 minus 6. My 5y is equal to negative 5. So y is equal to negative 5 upon 5. So I have done transposition one by one of the numbers from one side of the equation to the other side. So wherein the operation reverses. So now eventually my answer is y is equal to negative 1. So these two are my values of x and y. Now how do you know if your answer is correct? What you can do is you can substitute both your values of x and y in the equation number 2. So when I substitute the values in equation number 2, let's see what we get. So 2x minus 3y is equal to 7 is my equation. So 2 times in place of x I substitute 2, minus 3 times in place of y I substitute negative 1 is equal to 7. Solving it further, 2 times 2 is 4. Negative 3 times negative 1. So positive 3 times 1 is 3 is equal to 7. So you see what I get is 7 is equal to 7. So when you get left hand side to be equal to right hand side, so we can say that your values are verified, and that means your values are correct. So your solution was x is equal to 2 and y is equal to -1. So that's how you solve system of equations using the method of elimination. Thank you.